Hey guys, welcome back. Up the bay today, out with a couple of friends. Just going to smash it out local, see if we can find some clear water, jump in and get some crays. It's been about 6 or 7 weeks since the new Cray Bag Limit has come in, of 3 crays, up from 2, I guess, as most of you know. I'm still yet to get it. Hopefully today I'll get it for the first time. I'd also like to give a shout out to James Seiko. I hope I pronounced your last name right, bud. He gave me a mention on the last episode of the Noob Spiro, episode 201 of top 20 YouTube channels. Obviously I didn't make the top 20 list, but I was in the long list after that. So just to get a mention amongst all those awesome Spiros, I didn't ask for it, I wasn't expecting it, so I'm pretty blown away by that. I'm just a local bloke giving it a crack. I just cook what I want to cook, eat the foods I like to eat, and I just jump in and film whatever I can. So yeah, to get a mention amongst some of those great Spiros all around the world, that's for YouTube, that's pretty awesome for me anyway. But anyway, today we're out in the tinny, smashing it up the coast. See if we can find some clear water. We'll jump in, see how we go. Look at that for clear water. Right, that looks beautiful. I'm absolutely loving this ground. There's just big boulders everywhere. What I consider is perfect cray ground. There's a little bit of weed, big boulders, lots of caves to hide in, and we're in a very secluded little spot here, so I reckon we should hopefully pick some up. Love that type of ground. It's always exciting hunting new ground, diving new spots that potentially can hold crays. Now, I'd found a big cray here. I was chasing it for several minutes under this rock back and forth, so I knew it didn't have berries and I knew it was legal even though it was huge. I did have a bit of trouble getting it out. He got roughed up a bit. It's probably not the prettiest catch, but I knew he was okay. I knew he was coming home. Either way, I just had to get him out. Anyone will tell you with big crays, they hang on tight. That big tail, one kick, they're so powerful and they're gone. Lucky here I was diving with some good mates. Scott seen it all unfold and he was straight onto it. I bagged him up. He was bloody huge. He was my first cray for the day. He was just under 17 centimetres. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this too often. I've had mates that have been bitten by wobbegons and it's not a pretty sight, but there were several large crays sitting right behind him and I had to get him out. I have been told that wobbies are one of the only sharks that can turn around and bite their own tail, so I just had to be careful. We just reefed that big wobby out of the cave.
Stirred them all up a bit, moved a few urchins around so we could get access to them. There was about 5 crays in there, so we should get our bag limit today at 3 each.
So after letting all the muck settle, I got Scott to cover the back entrance in case I missed him from the front, which is exactly what happened. And he picked himself up a bloody decent cray.
Okay, so we've got 4 really good crays in the bag at the moment. Bag limit is 3 each, so we're going to try and see if we get 9 between us. Got to get 5 more.
All the crays I seem to be finding today will give me a bit of grief. They were all pretty big, they were in tight spots, and they were hard to get out.
He's right there too. Looking at hold of him. I'm jamming him back and forth trying to get him out.
Yeah. Here we go. This was cool. Jono's in the same cave and he spooked the big bugger straight out the back door. Now it always pays to keep your eyes open because I seen it happen. I chased him halfway across the bay. I was just waiting for him to tire. If you look close, he's just crossing that sand patch. He was in open water for an easy pickup. I bagged him up and he was my second big cray for the day. This will give you an idea what we're dealing with. Caves with multiple exit points. I've been chasing this big girl for half an hour. She got away at least 3 times. I needed some backup, so I called Jono. As it turned out, she was a big female full of berries, and after half an hour of chasing her, we still had to let her go. One good point is I'm pretty certain she was over 18 centimetres, so even if she wasn't carrying berries, she'll still have to be released over that size and be able to produce many more lobsters for the future. She came out of it reasonably unscathed. She only lost 1 feeler, which will regrow quickly, and to be honest, it felt pretty good seeing her released in a good condition. So I'd found another difficult cray which I was having trouble with. That seemed to be the theme of the day for me. I called Jono for some help. This gave me my first 3 cray bag limit of eastern rock lobsters, and I was over the moon.
There were 2 of them. berries. Sweet, man. Another one in there. There's another one right there.
Just around the right.
Yeah, there should be another one right next to it, eh? There was two of them.
Scotty managed his third and final for the day. We'd all bagged out. This was a ripper day.
We're done, boys! Yeah! How's that? I don't think I've ever had a 9 Cray day.
After getting that urchin, that wobby out the way, that cave was loaded with big buggers. So we all going out with our bag limit.
Just got back in the boat after a successful dive, and me and the fellas, take a look at that. 9 Crays between us. They're all big boys. So yeah, we're pretty happy about that. Coming closer. Pretty stoked about that. It's my first time with the new Cray Bag Limit. 3 Crays, and they're all absolute stonkers. Stumbling. 11 plus about 4.5. Sorry, 12 plus 4.5. Scales are naught. Nothing in there. Nearly 1.5 kilos, that big boy. The other two are nearly another 2.5 kilos. So I've decided with the Crays I got the other day, I was going to go back to an old favourite. I've got lots of mates that are raving about my lobster toast. So I'm going to do a lobster toast again, but I also this time want to try a lobster spring roll. Pretty simple, it's basically the same sort of mixture, just going to divide it into 2. We'll give it a go, we'll see how they turn out. So just going around the board quickly, I've got my oil there. Herbs I'm going to add is fresh turmeric, shallots, fresh ginger, fresh garlic, lemongrass and coriander stems. I've also got the coriander leaf. Going to put a bit of cabbage into the spring rolls. Squeeze a lemon. I've got some really good sourdough this time. To do it on the bread. My spring roll wrappers. I just need to prep my Cray. The way I've prepped my herbs is I've used the like a zester, so they coming out super fine. So I'm going to add my Cray to the food processor. Garlic, ginger, turmeric, some lemongrass, coriander stems, and a pinch of shallots. Also going to add just an egg white, no yolk. For the spring roll, I'm going to add a bit of cabbage. That looks okay. Cut the crust off the bread, 1 centimetre thick of mixture, and sprinkle on some sesame seeds. Look at that. Just got the oil at a gentle heat, bubbling away, lightly golden brown. Take about a minute each side, I reckon. It's looking good. A squeeze of fresh lemon, some coriander and shallot. Let's just give it a bit of the garlic aioli too. I don't know about you, but that looks pretty bloody good to me. It's packed with fresh herbs, fresh lobster, crisp bread. There's so much flavour in it. I know why people rave about it and everyone loves it. Give it a go. Looking pretty good. For the dipping sauce for the spring rolls, caster sugar, fish sauce, bit of vinegar, water. So we've got equal parts vinegar, fish sauce, sugar, and a spoon of water. I'm also going to put a bit of that ginger in, some coriander stems, a bit of sweet chilli, give it a stir. Let's taste that. Oh, that is so good. Mate, that is the best sauce ever. Okay, so I've used my mixture. I've rolled it out onto 4 equal parts. Make it firm. Hold the edges. Bam. Looking pretty good. I reckon they're going to taste pretty good. Deep fry for 3 minutes. Let them drain. Serve them up. Yeah, a few lemons. Got our dipping sauce. What do you reckon? Plate them up, make them look pretty with some shallots, coriander, a bit of sweet chilli, dipping sauce and a squeeze of lemon. This is heaven. Squeeze of lemon, and I've got my dipping sauce. I don't think I have to tell you that's sensational. Where's it, Cal? Good? What do you reckon, babe?